What's up, guys, man? It's Big Ray, man. Here with another one, man. This gonna be this Big Ray's like story time 3 years ago, man. I'm here now. It's it used to be V Live, the club right here that I'm sitting the car in front of right now. This club, which is 13 right here. And it used to be from here all the way down, and it's on White Horse Road. This is why I first started here, man, like doing security, and man, it was crazy, like all the stuff that I learned. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it. I don't want to put nothing bad about the place, but it was just, I just say I learned a lot. I used to sit right there with my guy named Swole. You know, Swole used to be the main security guy here. He taught me a lot, you know, searching people and everything. And man, I seen a lot of stuff here, man. Shootings, killing, people getting stabbed. I mean a bunch of stuff, man. Police used to be all over the place down here, man. Used to just sit here and just watch people, man. And it was so bad at a point, you know, where like had to close the club down for like sometimes. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot here, man, because you know, and a lot of strippers from out of town used to come in here, and a lot of drug dealers, a lot of that kind of stuff. But I used to sit right here with Swole, and I only used to come when he was here, because like as I got used to it and as the people got used to me, I used to be right there. Like we'd search outside, like, you know, search the pocketbooks and everything for the girls come in. And but I ain't gonna lie, man, as time came, as I start working here, it was a guy, I ain't gonna call his name, he's locked up for prison for the rest of his life now, but he used to be a big drug dealer, but he used to have all the cars. He had a Range Rover, big lifted truck, and what else he had? Maserati, a Bentley. He had all the nice cars, and he had this one big lifted truck that I wanted, that I'm gonna show you guys down below. I had a big lifted truck like he got. He was like, man, and he showed me. He was like, Ray, you want that truck? I'm gonna go get it the next day. So he paid cash for it. He was like, Ray, man, you want that truck, man? You know, you can work for me for a day, and I can get it for you, man. And it was like $70,000. He paid cash for it. He was like, man, big homie, you in the wrong field, man. You know, he gave me his number. He's like, Ray, if you really want that truck, man, like I got it, man, work for me for a night, man. And you know, and I'm glad I didn't do it, man. I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it, because I saw he had all the women with him. I mean, Latinos, Colombians. I mean, he used to fly them out of town. They were beautiful too. He always had a different one every week. So he used to call me up every Friday and Saturday. I used to stick a cone out in one of these parking spots. I never get one of these parking spots that's around me right now, man. It's crazy. Like one of these parking spots right here. He used to give me a couple $100, man, and just to put the cone right here. So when he pull up, he used to have like 2 cones. So I used to have 2 cones, so one for each car. So the main car that he was in, and then one for his girl, security, whatever. And it was crazy, man. So he'll pay me good for both. And it was just crazy sitting here, man. Like it brings back a lot of memories. Like, I mean, it's crazy. This building right here in front of me, man. And then the club right here used to be Club Luna. So what I used to do, I used to work both of them. So I get done with one, and I come back to this one, because this V Live used to open 7 days a week. So when it's a slow night or something, or you know, especially on a Monday, I ain't working there, because I was there for about 4 to 5 days a week. So the days I went there, I used to go to Luna, and it was a lot of stuff going on there too. But the main thing with this club right here, man, I learned a lot, man. I'm talking about the guy that had that lifted truck that I wanted, man. The Marlon story, like I was fantasizing about that, man. I wanted to be just like him. Had all the cars, had all the women. And I used to like seeing that, man. And like he used to have all the cars in that big lifted truck. I wanted it so bad. Like that was my dream truck. He got it that same day. He said, Big Ray, man, you want it? He got it the same day, man. He used to pull up, and he showed me his duffel bag, you know, full of money. He had, I don't know, like 200,000 in there. He used to spend a lot of money. And then on the women, had a lot of women, man. and a lot of them start to know me because they start getting comfortable. So I used to bring them in there in the VIP up top, and then man, he was like, yo, Big Ray, man, everything good for the night, yo? You know, like he was from New York, so he had that accent. What's up, Big Ray? What's up, man? What is it? How the night looking? I never forget how he used to talk, man. And man, when he used to pull up, and I used to think that was so cool, but I didn't know at first. Like I kind of figured what he was, you know, all the money he used to have in his pocket, you know, all the stuff he was buying and all the money he used to spend. But I didn't want to judge him, but I kept it in my mind, and I was like, man, I bet he is a drug dealer, and it was just cool watching him. And long story short, like 2 weeks later, they caught him. They seized his money, seized his house, and I think one of his girls told on him, and man, they took him right to prison, man. And I was like, damn, man, it's crazy. Like if I would have said yeah to him that day to get that truck the next day, like he did to work for him, that could have been me, man. And I'm just saying it, and that was what 3.5 years ago, man. It's crazy. Like I said, man, even though I wasn't really making that much here at first, but I was stacking my money up every day. I was getting paid every night. He was like, big homie, man, you never gonna get this truck if you keep doing it. So what I did, I kept that in my mind, like I'm gonna still get one of these trucks and I'm gonna do it the right way. And as you see on the bottom, man, like I really did get the truck, and I really got it. And another thing too, man, like the strippers here, the women here, like I learned a lot from them. You know, I had a few of them. I said, wow, man, they're beautiful, man. I used to, but like I seen things that some of the customers couldn't see, like how they really are the people, and you know what they really did, and how they really, like what they really did, scamming people, doing this, doing that, stealing stuff out of girls' bags. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I seen that, you know, I said I was learned looks are so deceiving, man. I mean, it really is, because just like with him, I saw all that nice stuff, saw the women, the cars, all the money, and I wanted just like that. I wanted to be just like that, and I'm glad I did, man. It was like, wow, man, it's just crazy looking back in here, man. Like I never get one night like sitting here, it was me and this guy named Swole. I told you, man, we should sit right at him and we should see everything, man. I mean, to the shootings, to everything, man. But on the weekends, you know, some of the baddest women gonna come from Atlanta. They usually come from Atlanta, Charlotte, and you know, the weekends was something big, especially if we had a rapper coming or somebody coming, man. And man, they used to come right through that door, man, and we used to search them and everything. And man, I learned real quick that, man, don't take they looks as everything all perfect, because it ain't, man. They will con you, they will trick you, they'll do anything they can, you know, because they know what they doing, because how they look and everything, man. But it just, man, I'm telling you, just being here, I learned a lot about women. I learned a lot about these drug dealers, man. I learned a lot about security in general, like first starting out, because I wasn't even old enough to work here. Like I was supposed to, I think, at least be 21, but like I said, if you're big enough and hold yourself and hold your ground and do what you're supposed to do, man, you know, they didn't really care. They ain't really asked. So, but I was glad to get a chance to work here, because I learned a lot. I learned a lot being here at this club. I learned a lot about, you know, the fast life, and just seeing all that stuff, and it tempted me so much. I'm glad I didn't fall off the track. You know, I tried my best to be like that guy that I was talking about, and I learned real quick. You know, it ain't what you think. It ain't, you know, it ain't what you think, man. It was something cool watching all the women. And as soon as he got locked up, his cousin was next in line, and his cousin had the same woman that he was with, the same cause, and talking about, yeah, man, yeah, Big Ray, I'm next in line. Yeah, he going to jail, to prison, so I'm next in line. So he was doing the same thing. He was paying me. You know, he was paying me the same way. You know, he was like, Big Ray, so how did he do it, man? I want to do the same thing he did. He locked up now, so I'm next in line. So he did the same thing. He used to pay me with the cones, and used to go in there with the women, spend thousands of dollars in there. And I used to think it was cool, but I was like, wow, man, it ain't cool, man. I was like, you know, I still had to get my money, so I got my money from him. You know, I used to make sure he was good while he was here. But man, I was like, man, I still like seeing it, but nah, I knew after that guy got locked up that I'm talking about, man, it wasn't worth it, man. And then I used to see all the women that was in here, that they was here for a little while, and then, you know, it used to be a lot of dancers come in and out of here, man. And I was here so many times here. I used to be here like 7 days a week, you know, every night, because it never closed. 7 days a week. They open till like 3 a.m. to 4 in the morning. So it was just being here and just seeing all this stuff, man, and it's just crazy looking at it now, three and a half to 3 years later, just looking like, wow, man. Like, I'm glad I didn't make the wrong decision, and I'm glad I didn't fall off. And I'm telling you guys right now, man, like, just like I said, I'm a little bit from the last video. Like, man, it's hard, man. You get tempted. We want to do stuff. I'm telling you, man, like if you see a nice car, I'm gonna take this for instance. If you see a nice car and you want it, right, you gotta think like how much it take to really keep that car, or just to use it for a day. Same way with a woman, or like these women right here. These women were just, I call it, they was just like, I just call them little price tags, because each one of them had a price. If you want to be with them for a certain amount of time or that night or something, you gotta pay them. And that halftime, 9 times out of 10, it ain't worth it, man. Just same way with a nice car, you want it, but you know it's gonna take a lot of maintenance. It's gonna take a lot to have that car. Or like I said, if you rent a car, one of them nice cars, you rent it for a week or just for a weekend, you're gonna have to pay up, but you're gonna look good. That's the same way. Like, I said, man, I wanted to be just like the how the women, but I didn't know how much he was giving them women, how much he was taking care of them. It was a lot, you know. I just saw the outside of it, and I just saw, you know, what it took, you know, and I just saw all the stuff that he had in all the women, because he had them in the best things, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. He had them decked out, but I didn't know how much it took. And I was like, once I found out how much it took to doing all that, I said, man, you just wasted so much money, because percent of them either in jail or dead, man, because, you know, the ones I used to see come through that door every night, man, it's just crazy. I used to be fantasy. I used to like that, man. All the nice cars, all the women, and I see, and it's funny, them same women that I saw them with, I done seen them out in the street or to the next guy that got money. It's crazy, man. That's why I said, you know, you can be up. You could, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm the, and it's funny. The ones that I looked up to, them are the ones that asked me, Ray, can I help cut grass with you, man? Ray, can I help sell some of your clothes? Ray, can I help you know, do this or that, man? Ray, can I be on your YouTube, man? Ray, can you teach me how to do this? Teach me how to do that. It's crazy. Like, are they looking up to me now when I was looking up to them? And it's crazy, man. Like, and they asking me for advice now, like, and telling me like, Ray, don't do it, man. Like, a lot of them got out of jail or something, or it just one particular when he got out of jail, he said, Ray, man, I know you looked up to me, had all the women, I had all this, man, all the money, but bro, man, I went to jail and it ain't worth it, man. I mean, it ain't, man. You know, if I can go back, dude, don't do it. And like, once he told me that, like, the guy told me this, because I was so close to make the decision of working with that guy so I can get the women and get the nice stuff. But this guy woke me up before I even thought about it. He said, Ray, don't do it, man. The guy did 25 years, man. He lucky because he was going to do life. He said, Big Ray, I know what you see, man. I know what you see. I seen the same thing when I was your age, man. But you get it, but Ray, you seeing it every night. The women, the money, the car, you seeing all that, but Ray, don't do it, man. Ray, I had to fight every day in prison, had to eat bad food, and I had to fight every day just to live, man. In 25 years of my life, man, I look back on it, man, it's not worth it, Ray. So I'm telling you, don't do it, man. I know you like what you seeing, but bro, learn it from me. 25 years of my life, it ain't worth it, man. And it just crazy, man. Like, you know, I never forget why I started from with doing the security, and this was one of the places, man. This building right here, man, it's crazy. Like, just looking at this building and just bouncing every night, man. And then in this place right here, you had to be tough too. You know, it was a few don't care. Like, my size always help, but man, you always got a few on it that's gonna try you. And they learn real quick. I didn't play no crap neither, because like I said, you had to really show, because on this side of town on Whitehurst Road is bad. It's really bad. A lot of prostitution over here, a lot of drug dealers, a lot of bad people on this side of town. And man, the people that used to go in the club, man, like you like, especially if a fight, like it used to be a few fights that go on in here, man. It used to get really bad. I'm talking about really, really bad in here, man. And we used to, me and Swole and the other big security guy had to clear it up, man, and had to fight the way through, and but that's why I was here for so long. I was here for probably about a year straight, just, you know, working 5 to 7 days a week, and that's what I learned, to really get tough and to really, cause somebody will try you in here, and you gotta really prove yourself, and you know, like you could be big as all you want, but it's always that one or two that's gonna really make you mad. They're gonna try you, and they're gonna keep coming every night, and they gonna keep like, yeah man, yeah, what you gonna do? And they're gonna keep coming every night. And there was just one night I did my thing. I had to do what I had to do, man, and it was just, you know, cause once you get trapped so many times, you gonna go ahead and do your thing. And it was crazy. And it was outside that front door, man. I never forget. And it's crazy, man. It just looking back at this, man, I can't believe like how much stuff didn't change. You know, I really wanted to, I didn't really want to be a bodyguard. I didn't really want to do security. But man, I wanted the quick money. I tried to get it the right way, and that was the only right way I thought, without getting in trouble, getting it fast. And I was just, like I said, I was stacking my money up, just like I said in the security video. I was stacking my money up, and but this right here, man, I'm telling you guys, man, like don't just think money, women, and all that, man. It's good to look at it. Everybody wants it. You know, trust me, don't nobody want the same boring little life that you do. You go to work, go home, go to sleep, you eat. You know, everybody want to show off a little bit. Everybody want to have the nice stuff. Everybody want that, a beautiful woman right beside them and all that. But man, I learned that stuff costs a lot, man. I mean, and then you look back, man. You look back in your pocket, man. Like, dang, I spent a lot of money, and it ain't worth it. I mean, you know, just to have it for a night, or to be with them, or just to have the entourage, or just to have that look, it ain't worth it, man. All them cars, you know, really you just want a place that you can get from A and B. But don't get me wrong, I love cars. I got that from my dad. I love cars. It was in my blood, just like my dad, man. I love cars, you know, and I'm gonna continue to get nice cars and all this stuff. But I'm telling you, like, if you just doing it for the wrong reason, just to impress somebody, or just to show off, man, you're gonna be miserable, man. You're gonna be broke. You're gonna just show off, and then your money gonna get gone. And these women don't care. These women, they only with you because what you can provide for them. But I'm telling you, as soon as you ain't got it no more, because as soon as that guy didn't have it no more, like one of the guys that had him, she just left, man. She left. She went to the next guy that had the money. You know, it just, that's all they gonna do. They just gonna hop and run to whatever look good, you know. And it's funny, the guy was out here, like, you know, before you can get in and pay, you know, he pulled his money out like that. One girl didn't even know him. She was like, oh my God. She was like, dang, daddy, you got all that money? He was like, yeah, baby, you know, it's just something. And all of a sudden she just went towards him because she saw them hundreds that he was counting. And it just, I was like, wow, man, they don't, these women, like right now, don't no woman care about you, man. Like, they don't, man. They just, if you got some money or something, man, I'm telling you, just like I learned real quick, like these guys that taught me, man, and I saw that they had all the women and stuff, man, they were like, Ray, don't do it, man. They ain't gonna, Ray, these women ain't gonna be that long, bro. They ain't gonna be that long. You better get what you gonna get out of them. But I'm telling you, you're gonna have to pay them. You're gonna have to give them something. You're gonna have to get their nails done, their hair done, all this stuff. It ain't worth it, man. Like these cars we got, Ray, come to find out, some of their cars weren't even their cars. It was they friend cars that they paid that night just to have. Like, he was like, Ray, don't let us fool you, bro. Like, the one that got a jet that told me, like, Ray, some of them was my cars, Ray, you know, but a few of them wasn't, man. I was really flexing just to look good for the club. You know, I paid this girl, I don't know, $500 to $1,000 just so she could be with me that night, so she could make me look good, like I'm popping, like I'm the big homie and all that. It ain't even worth it, Ray. I'm telling you, man. And we and that's what we do a lot on Instagram. A lot of us get fooled at what we see on Instagram, man. We ain't half time out of 10, them guys ain't got it like that. Like, I've been around these rappers, or the rappers that used to be here for, you know, when they used to be here on the flyers, and they ain't really got it like that, man. I mean, they just showing off because it look good. It make women Cause when women see some money like that and see you in nice cars, it turns them on that they want that, and it's easier to get them in. And I'm telling you, it's funny, man, that the guy told me, like, he laid it out like, Ray, them weren't even my cars, bro. Like, I just paid some of my friends, my rich friends that had it, just so I could look good for a night. Them girls I was with, I had to pay them, man, because, you know, they weren't gonna get out the bed without putting all makeup and look good without me giving them some money. So what I'm trying to say, guys, man, I could have really veered off into a whole nother lane. I know I probably could have been in jail. I probably could have been dead too. I mean, it's a lot of stuff I could have did, man, but I said no to it and just worked hard like everybody else, and I still dreamed high, and I still just kept my mind focused. But you know, but I ain't gonna lie, you know, when you see stuff like that, it makes you want to be like that. And you know, because everybody want to have nice clothes, everybody want to have the women, everybody want to have the nice clothes and all that. If somebody tell you that they don't, they lying. You know, you all of us want that, man. Don't nobody just want to be average and be in your little regular car and just go to work in your regular. You know, everybody want to have fun, have all the money, but it's so many different ways you can do it. And doing it, doing the bad stuff like I saw, that ain't the right way to do it, because eventually it's gonna catch up to you, and eventually you're gonna get caught, and eventually you're gonna get in trouble, man. So it's like, I'm glad I got my freedom, because them guys that I looked up to, they don't have their freedom no more. They locked up or in jail, they in trouble, or they dead. So who the one came out winning? I'm the one came out winning. I'm still here. I got some money, and I got the truck, that lifted truck that I wanted. And and women, I always, like, the thing with women, I learned, women, I never had no trouble getting a woman. I never had trouble getting one. But I'm gonna tell you, I learned, when you with one that want their nails done, their hair done, want some Jordans, want this or that, all of them want something. They especially the ones that know they look good, and you gonna mess around, and to be with them, you gonna spend so much money. You gonna have to give them something, and then they gonna get so used to it, and then once you done with it, they gonna tell their friends about you. You know, yeah, he'll give you this, he'll give you that, and then you just playing that circle. You spending so much money, and it ain't worth it. For that little time you gonna be with them to do what you gonna do to them, it ain't worth it, man. You look back, man, I should have kept that money. Then as soon as you do it, bills gonna pop up that you ain't expect to pop up, and then you just gonna keep in that circle, man. But don't get me wrong, you gotta have them at some point. You know, you want to have fun with them, but I'm telling you, the women that I'm talking about, flying them out, doing what they did, like I wanted to do, it ain't worth it, man. And the guy told me, and a few of them, they tell me to this day, bro, it ain't worth it, man. And it's just crazy, like, sitting here seeing this, man. Like, it's being right here at this club now, man. It's crazy, man. Three and a half years later, I used to sit right, and yeah, man, it's just crazy sitting right here, man. Like, I used to sit here, man, and I'm gonna tell you, it used to be a little Chinese spot. Me and a couple of the security guys used to go. We used to it used to be a little Chinese spot right here. I used to get that the bourbon chicken over rice. it's a sweet tea. I used to get that before I start the shift, and there was a place, it used to just stay open, and I used to go grab a bite, and man, and I'm gonna tell you one story that I ain't told nobody, man. I had this one stripper that I was with, right? She was so beautiful, man, and I ain't gonna say her name or nothing, but we went on a couple dates, and I learned real quick, man, like, even though she was so beautiful, but she came with a price tag on her. And I was with her, I ain't gonna lie, I was with her because she liked my, because with me getting women, it was no problem. But seeing her, I don't know how strippers work at the time, but this particular one, my God, she was so beautiful, man. And I said, what's up, baby? She said, hey, Big Ray, and how you doing? And she used to always come from Atlanta, so I knew she'd be here every Saturday. And man, I used to see her, man, and I used to be with her, and I'm telling you, I learned real quick, man. Like, she always wants something: nails done, hair done, feet done. I mean, want to go to the mall, and I did it for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, and I got, I got what I was gonna get out of it. But I learned real quick what I was getting out of her, it just wasn't right. It wasn't right, and then I learned real quick it wasn't worth it. I got tired of it. I said, you know what, man, bump all this, man. I got tired of it, bro, and it just wasn't worth it. That's why I said, once I got a little feel for what them guys were doing and what they had, I seen real quick that it wasn't worth it. It was a waste of time. You wasting money. It go good for a little bit. You feel good. You think you something. But man, you gonna find out real quick you ain't happy, man. You think you are, but you know, best I can suggest you guys that want to do security or want to be or thinking about selling drugs or thinking about you know, doing that stuff, please, man, check this video out on my YouTube and really listen to what I'm saying, man. It ain't worth it, man. Them women, it ain't worth it. You're gonna have to give them something. You know, all you doing wasting money to get what you want out of it with, you know, what she know you want out of her, and it ain't worth it, man. You wasting a lot of money, wasting a lot of time, and she don't give a dang about you, you know. And I'm telling you, man, like, check this video out and you're gonna see. I learned a lot, man. You know, being 24, man, I was here when I was, what, 19, 20, and I learned early, and I'm glad I learned early instead of waiting late. Cause a lot of these guys that I did security with, they 30, 40, 50, and they were looking up to me. But I learned this stuff real quick, you know, and I'm glad I learned early too, you know, how all this stuff works, and looks can be real deceiving. And man, I'm telling you, man, I hope you guys learned something out of this, man, because I learned a lot, and I'm still learning every day. I'm still ain't perfect, you know. Don't get me wrong, man. I mean, I just, you know, you want to have fun with women. You still want to have the nice stuff and all that, man. And I learned how to do it now and do it to my means. I don't go out my way or spend my last to impress or to get them or do nothing. I stay in my own lane with it, and cause I know what comes with it, and I know it ain't worth it, man. You gonna blow through your money. You gonna wonder where your money went. And once it's gone, now you gotta work hard to get it back, because them women ain't going nowhere. What she got down there and what she got, it ain't going nowhere. New ones created every day. New women created every day. All that's created every day. It's gonna always be there. I suggest you get your money up, stay focused, do the right thing, even though it's hard. Work hard for the money so you ain't gotta be in trouble. And I'm gonna tell you right now, go on YouTube and look up inmates. Look up inmates, and I'm telling you right now, that's gonna scare you to death. I looked at inmates before I made a decision like that, and I saw I didn't want to fight every day. I didn't want to eat bad food every day. I want to go. I want to have my freedom. I want to go. If I want to go eat that, I can go eat it. If I want to go do this, I can go do it. If I want to go be with her, I can go do it. If I want to go do this, I can go do it, man. And I learned real quick, like, watch a video like that, and it's gonna scare you up. Cause, you know, but like I said, everybody in a different situation. Everybody gotta go get money and do what they gotta do. And I ain't judging at all. I'm just telling you, your little struggle now ain't worth it, man. You being behind bars for the rest of your life. You only get one life. I say if we get two. If we get 2 lives, I go ahead and mess up the first one and do right like I'm doing the second one. But we only get one, man. So guys, man, I hope you like this video. I hope you learned a lot, man. I just want to come just straight up true to you and tell you everything. You know, because I'm giving you nothing but jewels on this channel, man. I'm trying to bring the heat for the winter. Like I told you, I ain't playing no game. So man, I hope you guys learned a lot, man. I hope you really listen to what I'm saying, because it's all true facts to what I experienced and what I learned. Like, I ain't telling you nothing that ain't true, man. So guys, man, listen, man, go subscribe, guys. Guys, hurry up and get me to 100 subs, man. You know, I might do a big giveaway or something. You know, might be some free merch or something. Just anything, man. Y'all hurry up and get me to 100 subscribers, man. And it's gonna be something big, man. I'm trying to bring the heat for the winter. So guys, hurry up and get me there. Go like, go comment, and go subscribe to your boy Big Ray, man. And it's gonna be worth it. Watch my videos, get the views up, do whatever, man. And especially tune into this video, man, because it's something serious and it's something that you really need to know. So thanks a lot. It's Big Ray. Catch you next time.